Hello and welcome to this lecture, and in this lecture we are going to learn how to use functions or how to actually pass same fashion as the previous one did. We have eliminated the use of a third variable c that is going to make our code more efficient. Now let's define a new function, and let's say we call this function as square, as this is going to calculate the square of a certain number. And now let's say this function actually accepts a value, a single value, which is c, and let's make it return the square of a number. So we type return c. So essentially a square of a number is nothing but multiplying the number with itself. So once we have these two functions with us, we are pretty much done. Now the next thing which we are going to do is that we are going to learn how we could pass in one function as an argument to other. So what we are going to do here is that we are going to first call the add function, and we are going to pass the add function to the square function. So initially we will type in square, and to this square function we need to pass in the value, and the value which we are going to is going to capture the final result, which is nothing but the square of the addition of these two numbers. And finally, to print out the result, we type print result. So when you save the code and when you execute it, as you could see, the value we get is 25, and that is because the function execution actually starts from here. So first the add function is going to get executed, so it is going to take 2 and 3. So a is going to be 2 and b is going to be 3. It is going to add a plus b and return the value, which is addition of two numbers. So it is going to return 2 plus 3, that is equal to 5. So after this, the function which is outside the add function is going to get executed, and that function is nothing but the square function. So now the square function actually has 5 as an argument value to it. So it is going to take that 5. So now c is going to be equal to 5. So it will multiply 5 by 5, and finally it is going to return the result in the form of the square, which is nothing but 25. So that 25 is going to be stored in this result variable, and finally the print function will print out the value, which turns out to be 25. So that's how the program is going to get execute, and that's basically how you pass one function, that is the add function, as a parameter to a next function, which is a square function. Now you could also have a third function, and you could actually pass in these two functions as an argument to that function as well. So that's it for this lecture, and I hope you guys understood how to actually pass one function as an argument to other function. So thank you very much for watching, and if you have any doubts or if you don't understand any concept, then please feel free to post your queries in the Q&As, and I will be there to help you out. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.